It's been a few days since we reported that the left-wing activist lawyers have been having an emotional breakdown. Why? Because the rule of law and government says if climate activists, the eco-loony militant activists, cause trouble on the streets with the riots, with vandalism and everything else, well, we're going to have to punish them. So all these lawyers have been saying, well, we refuse to prosecute them. They've been signing letters together, open letters and petitions and everything else. We discovered a bit of a problem in their plots against the system because not all of them actually have the power to prosecute anyway. But let's go to the story and see what on earth is going on in our country. A country that gave the world judiciary and the rule of law is now going to be going for a bit of an anarchy situation. So all these climate change activists who've been protesting and saying no prison for peaceful protests, yeah. For them, peaceful protests means attacking cars and buildings and people, yeah, blocking people's the commuters and everything else. So that's apparently peaceful, largely peaceful. But now you have lawyers who we have over 100 of them, over 120 of them getting together saying we are going to disrupt the system and we're not going to prosecute these peaceful protesters because they are trying to save us from ourselves, the planets, the trees, and Greta Thunberg's hats. Yeah, okay. What is the truth behind this? So we had the police are under a lot of pressure now to actually arrest, so they're doing it finally. Took them a while. The courts and judges are now prosecuting, but we're not really getting proper punishments. But now we have around 120 of Britain's most eminent lawyers who are who have now signed a declaration of conscience. All right, stating that they will not prosecute eco-protesters brought before their courts. So people are like, okay, this is quite scary. This is quite concerning because we need these people to actually do their jobs. And then we discovered that the majority of these people on this list, that's not their job anyway. So the first person who is leading this campaign is, the anti-Fox Jolyon Moore. Yes, so Jolyon is a bit of a special character, Chief Ramona, been trying to stop Brexit, failing it. He wrote an article in The Guardian saying, this is why I'm joining more than 100 lawyers in refusing to prosecute climate protesters. Then I tweeted saying, you are a tax lawyer. You have no power. Just because you have a legal degree and obviously your documents and everything else with the bar, that doesn't mean you can just do legal practice in every different area. You're a tax lawyer. I don't think they're going to get you to invite you to do CPS stuff. That's not how the country works. Stop the propaganda, everybody. Stop it. Now we have another beauty. Oh, dear God. This is Tim Crossland. Tim, who's also one of these eminent lawyers. He's also a bit of a special character. He is on this list. He's very virtuous and he's decided to take the moral high ground on various issues and he's going to refuse to prosecute. Then we discovered something dodgy about Tim. He is also a bit of a troublemaker and he actually was disbarred from the bar, basically, as a barrister because he floated the Supreme Court embargo. So the climate campaigner, Timothy, has been disbarred after disclosing a draft Supreme Court judgment which had been circulated under embargo. Okay, so he failed to appear before a disciplinary tribunal on charges of professional misconduct brought by the Bar Standards Board. On the 15th of December 2020, he disclosed a draft judgment relating to the building of a third runway at Heathrow Airport because he cares about the environment. The Supreme Court had placed an embargo on the judgment for the following day. Then, obviously, when he decided to go with a bit of a misconduct situation, he was disbarred. Now he says, I will refuse to prosecute. You can't. It's not your job. It's good to expose these things. Also, it's very entertaining for my channel. I mean, and all the comments that you put under the videos. It's good to see your reaction as well. Let me know what you think of all these clowns pretending to care about innocent refugees. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Mahyar, Tousi, and we are the media.